Depois de mais de uma década livre da poliomielite, os Estados Unidos voltaram ao radar da doença na semana passada, quando um homem não vacinado testou positivo para o vírus em Nova York. Atualmente contagiosa, a polio foi erradicada em muitos países, inclusive no Brasil, mas a queda na taxa de vacinação mundo afora tem preocupado as autoridades.
These vaccine preventable diseases that we forget about, that we think are gone, they're around and they will come back if we don't sort of keep those vaccination levels high enough to keep them out. And, I wouldn't be panicked about a case here or there, but it is a reminder for us to be thoughtful about this stuff and to keep having these conversations.
Notícias falsas e teorias da conspiração acerca de vacinas não são nada novas, remontam ao século XIX, mas ganharam força nos últimos anos. Nos Estados Unidos, a discussão sobre a vacinação nunca esteve tão em alta. Em partes, isso se deve à pandemia do coronavírus, cuja campanha de vacinação no país foi um fracasso. Embora tenha sido o primeiro país a disponibilizar gratuitamente diferentes tipos de imunizantes, apenas 67% da população americana está completamente vacinada contra a Covid.
I think at the heart of it is people don't like to have vaccines mandated. They don't want to feel that they are in a position where they have to vaccinate themselves or have to vaccinate their children. The true I would divide this into several groups. I think on the one hand, you have people who are skeptical about vaccines, who want to make sure that what they're putting into their body or their children's body have been adequately tested. That I would call that the vaccine skeptic, which is fine. I think I'm a vaccine skeptic. I think I want to make sure I see data before I get a vaccine or ask my children to get a vaccine. But then there's the vaccine cynic. That's the anti-vaccine person. They're conspiracy theorists. They believe that the pharmaceutical companies control everything, that the pharmaceutical companies are lying to them, that the pharmaceutical companies control the government, control the medical establishment. They will not be convinced by data or reason.
Mais de 1 milhão de pessoas morreram em decorrência do novo coronavírus só nos Estados Unidos. E se não bastasse esse vírus, que ainda circula livremente no país, cientistas agora se preocupam com outros, como o da varíola dos macacos, cujo surto foi registrado em solo americano no começo de maio. Também neste caso, as doenças e o contágio seriam evitados com a vacina.
So there's some small risks involved in most vaccines. The COVID vaccine certainly has, some side effects I got a little bit sick when I took it, right? But it's something that we all take on in order to both benefit ourselves, but also, maybe more importantly, it's that societal benefit, that as a member of a community, right, I'm doing this to protect people around me who may be more vulnerable.
Well, you're a member of society here. I mean, it's not your right to catch and transmit a potentially fatal infection. When you see outbreaks of measles, for example, as we've seen recently, for example, in New York City, parents will say, well, I don't want to get a vaccine for myself or my children, but if that puts not only their children at risk, but also other people's children at risk. I mean, so you're not just making a decision for yourself or your children, you're making a decision for others. And when it comes to potentially fatal infections, that's not your decision. Sorry.